Thank you for coming today. We are going to be doing our vinyasa flow and we're going to work on our shoulders and our hearts and loving our bodies. So let's actually come to stand first so that we can do our sun salutes and get our bodies warmed up. So go ahead and come to the top of your mat, toes in line with your ankles and your knees. You to rock back and forth a little bit in your feet. You to line those toes up. Yeah, maybe you have to look down and look at them. Remember, it's going to feel like you're pigeon-toed a little bit. And your feet can be together or apart. But if your toes are together, then your heels are apart. And then coming to Tadasana. Opening the palms, spreading the fingers. Take a breath from the bottoms of the feet. All the way up into those shoulders. Lift those shoulders up and roll them back and down. Then stand tall through the crown of your head. Really lift up like you have like you're on a merry-go-round. That's how I imagine it. I imagine it like, I'm in a carousel and there's a golden spiral running down through the middle of my body. And as you're breathing into your legs, think about lifting your thighs and your kneecaps. It's going to feel like you're tucking your tail ever so slightly, just letting that tailbone come down so it's in alignment. It's not really squeezing your bottom. Breathing, drawing your belly button in. Drawing your belly button in. Using all the muscles of all of my body today. I'm feeling in alignment, so standing tall, standing in my space and claiming my space today. Begin to breathe however feels natural, but watch your breath. Become your witness. Notice how your breath moves inside your body. And let's open all of the centers by breathing into the bottoms of the feet, through the legs, up the hips, into the belly, the heart, the throat, exhaling out your mouth. And then breathing again from the soles of the feet, through the legs, the hips, the belly, the heart, the throat, the third eye. And when you exhale, open that door of the third eye today. And feel it opening, wide open. And our next breath, inhaling from the soles of the feet all the way up through the hips, the pelvic floor, the belly button, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown of the head opens. Imagining this today like 1,000-petaled lotus, one petal at a time, opening herself to the cosmic intelligence of all that is, all that ever was and ever will be. Inhaling and reaching those arms up over your palms to touch. Exhaling, Anjali Mudra, hands in towards your heart, thumbs on your sternum, elbows out, hearts up. Hearts up, elbows up. We're going to take another big breath, inhaling, exhaling out your mouth. And then a big inhale and an exhale to home. Ahem Prema. Ahem Prema. Ahem Prema. All is love divine. All is love divine. All is love divine. Thank you, Great Mother and Great Father. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for connecting and protecting us today. Thank you to all of our guides, our spirits, the ones that came before us and the ones that will come after. Thank you to myself for showing up today. Thank you for myself for showing up today. Aho, Ashe, Amen, Shalom, Shalom, and Namaste. And setting your intentions, what would you like to feel today? What's right here for you right now? And claim it and proclaim it in your third eye. Watch that thought spin around and up into the cosmic and magical universe, inhaling and reaching those arms up to the sun. Exhaling and flat back and forward fold. Inhaling into half flat back. Hearts up and bellies in. Give yourself lots of room. Exhaling and forward folding. Inhale, reach up, reach high to the light. Stretch it out. Exhale and bring those hands in towards your heart. Inhale, reach up, reach high. Exhale, flat back, forward fold, bowing to the earth. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana, half flat back, 3 big breaths. Don't forget to soften your knees and really stick your booty out to draw the belly button in and find the length in the back. When you're ready, exhaling and forward folding, kissing your knees, lengthening the top of the head to the earth. Inhale, reach up, reach high to the light. Go get that magic. Exhaling and bringing it into our hearts. Today, I'm devoted to my heart. Inhale, reach up, reach high, enjoying the stretch, the lengthening, exhaling and forward fold, giving thanks. Step your right foot behind you into high lunge. Toes in line with your ankles and your knees, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Take it easy. Let this be light and open and free. Today, let myself be light and open. I'm free. I stretch those legs out. I open my heart. I exhale and bring my hands down to the floor. Stepping those feet behind you into your plank. Let's put our knees down and into child's pose, stretching it out, giving thanks and praise to the earth, to all of our connections, to our bones and our muscles, for riding this magic carpet ride today, for giving ourselves permission to feel good. Inhaling, pushing up onto all fours, doing some cats and cows, tucking the tail and the chin, rolling it around and open and out, finding that natural and organic movement that feels good for you today. Breathe. Connecting the breath to the motion to the breath. When you're ready, Spirit will guide you to exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana or down dog. Let's take a couple big wide mouth breaths here, really opening the face, the shoulders, the feet, the arms, the fingers, just opening up ourselves wide, opening our hearts today, opening our minds to finding love in everything. And when you're ready, Spirit will guide you to inhale and step that right foot forward, high lunge. Reaching up high and light, breathing and moving and moving and breathing. Giving myself permission to really stretch those legs, to soften in a little deeper, to feel the earth below me, supporting I take another breath. Exhaling, forward folding, Uttanasana. Inhaling, reaching up and high. Exhaling, hands in towards your heart. Pausing, enjoying the breath and the moment. Tuning in to what feels good for me today. Another breath like this. And when you're ready, inhaling, reaching these arms up towards the sky. Exhaling, forward folding and giving thanks. Stepping the left foot behind you, high lunge, reach it all the way up. This time, let's give ourselves permission to move those arms around. Once we feel secure and stable in the legs, connected to the earth, find something that feels good for you. Stretching and moving and opening the heart, feeling free and light and easy. Another breath, listening to the intuition, and when you're ready, releasing the arms up to the sky. Exhaling and bringing them down to the earth, stepping behind you into your plank and lowering into your balasana or child's pose. Breathing here. And stretching again if you like, walking the hands to one side or reaching an arm up. Feeling free and open and creative, playing. Using this body today as a vessel for me, for us, for I and I to feel good. Opening the heart, and the heart opens you. When spirit guides, to inhale up onto all fours, to exhale into down dog, to stretch and breathe and open here, finding more and more freedom, more and more balance and equanimity. Breathe. When spirit guides, left foot forward, high lunge, stretching, lengthening, breathing, finding the freedom and the flight, finding the openness, finding the stretch, peeling the layers of the heart. Ahem prema. All is divine love. Every movement, every moment, every breath. When ready, inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, blowing it out. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, hands into your heart. Inhale, reach up, reach high. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Right foot behind you, low lunge this time. Put that right knee all the way down onto the ground. Then make sure that that front knee is lined up with your ankle, and then you scoot your back leg even further back, really getting on top of that thigh. Breathing there, finding your pose. Yogi's choice to leave the hands on the earth, to bring those hands to your thigh. Sometimes I like to thread my fingers together, pressing on that thigh and lifting the heart, really sinking the hips forward, rolling the shoulders up and back and down, sticking that chest out today, tucking the tail, drawing it in. When ready, finding those arms up towards the sky, inhaling, exhaling, bringing the hands to the inside of that leg, sinking the heart even more, sinking the hips even more, rolling those shoulders back. Breathe. Inhaling that inside arm up. Yeah, and then coming onto the fingertips even of the other hand so that you're really light and you've got a lot of room. Breathing and stretching that arm open, reaching for the stars. Finding the lightness and openness. Loving the motion. You can move that arm back or open or over, maybe reaching it down to the floor or out in front of you. Finding some creative play with your movement. Creative play or stillness. Yogi's choice. Being kind and soothing the body. Another breath. To bring the hands down to frame the foot. To curl the toes and step back into your plank. And into your down dog. Breathe. Another long, deep breath. Stepping right foot forward or other foot forward into your low lunge. You've got no less than 10 big breaths here in this low lunge. So receive the time. Receive the time that you need to find the foundation, to find the connection, to enjoy this body and how it moves and the curves, enjoying every twist and every turn, knowing that it's perfect. And when we love our body, we give ourselves permission to feel good in them. And maybe that means leaving your hands on the floor. Maybe you're threading your fingers on your thigh. Maybe you're reaching your arms up towards the sun. Another breath or two here. And when your heart is ready, it'll guide you to bring your hands down into the inside of that leg, to sink the hips even more and to lift the heart. Rolling the shoulder blades back and down. Lifting the inside arm up and breathing here. Breathing and moving and moving and breathing. Opening the heart. The heart opens you. Finding the rhythm and the beat and the pose. Maybe stretching the arm back or forward. Maybe all around and up and down and east and west and north and south. Or maybe you'd like to hold it still. Maybe the stillness and just listening to the beat of the heart. Breath by breath, moment by moment, perfect and whole and complete. Inhaling, reaching that arm up. Exhaling, bringing it down to frame the foot. Curling the toes, stepping it back into down dog. Breathe. This time in our down dog, we're really going to spread our hands even wider away from each other. More. And then you can even open your feet further apart, really giving yourself a lot of room to sink the chest. Spreading the fingers, using the first finger and the thumb. Let's inhale and lift our heels up. Then soften the knees just a little bit and stick the tailbone up towards the sky so that you get a really long back. Then wiggle those shoulders around. Yeah, even thinking about pushing the chest towards the thighs. Nice. Another breath here. If it feels good to you, to keep the length in the back as you press the heels down into the earth. Gorgeous. Finding the length in the spine, the sinking of the chest. One more breath. Big inhale and exhale. Inhaling, lifting the heels. Exhaling, bringing the heels down. And doing that again a couple more times, finding the push and the pull and the push, the ups and the downs, riding the wave of the beat of my heart. One more breath. Then inhaling, lifting the heels, bringing the knees down onto the floor. Let's reach one arm up and stretch it out. Exhaling and thread the needle. Let's do that 2 more times, just really to open that thoracic spine, to find some movement and some breath here. Last one, best one. Maybe rolling the wrist around, giving yourself some movement. We're going to switch sides. Bringing the other hand up towards the sky, stretching, breathing, opening, bringing it bigger through the hole when you're ready. Feeling the back door of this heart opening. This 4-chambered love den we have, always beating, always open to receiving love in all kinds of ways. Last one, best one. And taking a moment. And then coming into down dog. Breathe. A big belly breath. For 2. One more. Then inhaling, lifting the heels. Popping the feet forward, inhaling half flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, reach high. Exhaling, bringing the hands behind you. Clasp your hands together. Take a big breath, inhale. Exhale and forward fold. Soften the knees. Relax the arms off of the back. And breathe for 3. Pressing the palms together. I like hang loose. Breathe for 2. One more breath. Releasing the arms to the earth. Inhaling, half flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. Step back into your plank. I'm going to come down onto your forearms. Into our forearms. Onto our forearms. Keeping that booty down, tucking the tail. Lifting the thighs. Take another breath. We're going to turn to side plank today, or Vasisthasana. So stacking the feet on top of each other or one in front of the other. Take a breath. Keeping the elbow over the shoulder and then lifting that booty up. You can reach your arm up to the sky. Take a breath. Then we're going to do 8 little pulses up, 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 up. Breathing out the mouth. Drawing the belly button in. You should feel that armpit muscle working, yeah? You got it. Take another breath here, and then gently releasing onto your forearms, switching sides. Again, you can stack the heels on top of each other or not, one foot in front of the other. The shoulders are stacked with the elbows, lifting, drawing that belly button in. You're going to do little pulses up, using that armpit muscle, really feeling the sides working. Exhaling out your mouth. 3, 2, and 1. Take a pause, come to your forearms. Go ahead and bend your knees and push back into your child's pose, stretching those arms out, bringing the palms together in a prayer position. Breathe. Big belly breaths into the arms. Big belly breaths into the heart. For 3. For 2. For 1. Inhaling, pushing up onto all fours and into plank position again. This time for for our ankle rotation, all you're going to do is roll onto the sides of the feet onto one side, and then to the center, and then over to the other side. Yep. Trying to come all the way onto those sides of those feet. Rolling to one side, through the balls of the feet, and over to the other side. You got it. One more on each side. And then holding in center, coming onto your forearms again. Breathe, keeping those elbows in, fingers wide. Go ahead and walk your feet in for dolphin. You're going to walk them towards your elbows. Booty up, nope, straight leg. Yep, walking those feet in. There we go. Good job, Luna. Yeah, make sure that you're using your first finger and your thumb. Yeah, lengthening and lifting. Go ahead and inhale and lift the heels up. And then push them down. Do that again. Lift the heels up and push them down. Now I want you to look ever so slightly forward, not to crick the neck, just to give yourself some motion so that when you lift your heels, you can glide your shoulders past your elbows. Forward and back. Yep, so you're gonna glide this forward. There she goes. And back. Yep, sliding dolphin again. Forward, nice. And back. One more breath. Bringing it forward and back. Yep, go ahead, lift your heels, bend your knees, and come on to child's pose. Stretching those arms out. Breathe. Yeah. You've got 3 big breaths here. This is your rest. So rest, my friends. Give yourself permission to completely sink in, completely feel good. One more big breath. And we're going to push up onto all fours today, practicing Ashtanga Pranam. So knees, chest, and chin. We're going to start with little baby tricep push-ups. You're going to shift your shoulders past your middle finger. Yeah, you're going to draw your belly button in and keep that booty up and your feet on the floor. Drawing the belly button in, the elbows go straight back as you lower your chest very slowly to the earth, and then go ahead and push back up. I'm doing that again, exhaling slowly lower, not all the way, just a little bit, and then push back up. One more time, slowly lowering, inhaling and pushing back up. This time, you're going to shift those shoulders forward, slowly lower so that the chest comes all the way down to the ground. Knees, chest, chin. Keeping the elbows in, Ashtan Pranam. Keeping the belly button in, pushing yourself through to a cobra or an up dog. That's one way to do it. So in cobra, you're going to keep those hands underneath your shoulders. Keep the elbows glued in. The tops of the feet are on the earth. The back of the neck is long. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. One more breath. Then go ahead and lower your forehead to the floor. Woo. Shake your booty out. Open the feet apart. Stack the hands on top of each other and rest them on your forehead. Draw your belly button in. Tuck your tail underneath you. Scoop it. There you go. Take a breath. Go ahead and lift your legs up off the ground. Sparkling those toes out. I like spirit toes. Take a breath where I point my feet and splay the toes out. Drawing the belly button in. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Head, neck, and shoulders are completely relaxed. Then draw your feet together and apart. Your feet together and apart. Feet together and apart. Hold it and breathe. One more breath. Slowly lower the leg. Take a moment. Take a breath. Receive a breath. Now, keeping your hands on your forehead, they're going to come up. Your upper body is going to lift in one unit. The feet stay on the floor. When you inhale, keep your forehead on your hands, and your hands and arms are going to lift up like one unit. Yep. Breathe. So you're just sort of floating here using your upper back. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together, dropping those shoulders away from your ears, lengthening the body in the back of the neck. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Hold it. Exhale, bring your hands out like to a W. Oh, breathe. Big inhale and exhale. Nice. One more breath. Go ahead and reach those arms up over your head. Straighten them out. Lifting the legs up off the floor, the heart up off of the floor, whole body off of the floor. Just imagine your whole body off of the floor, drawing that belly button in. Pretend like there's a little fire underneath that belly. There you go. Now let's go for a swim. Opposite arm and leg lift and lower and lift and lower. As fast or slow as you would like to go. Let's keep it smooth. So we're moving smoothly. Yes, not jerky movements, but smooth like you are having the best swim of your life. For 4, for 3, for 2, one more. Gently release those legs, release your arms behind your back. Clasp your hands together, hang loose. Yep, relax your forehead down to the ground. Breathe. Belly button in, tuck your tail. Feet stay on the floor, big inhale. Exhale and lift your heart. Ah. Couple more breaths, big inhales and exhales. Last one, best one, last one, best one, last one, best one. Gently release, push back child's pose, bring your hands together into prayer position, bending the elbows, bringing the thumbs to the back of your neck. And breathe. Anahata, the heart, to love unconditionally my body and my life. Today, I'm devoted to loving unconditionally my body and my life. It's perfectly imperfect, just the way that it is. With loving awareness, giving presence to every breath. With loving awareness for every one of my breaths today. I give thanks and praise. I feel my heart opening to breathing love into everything, every cell of my body, every cell of my life, to have and to hold, to connect and protect. I trust my heart today. I trust my heart today. When you're ready, gently releasing those hands, pushing up onto all fours and wiggling around. A little wiggle here, a little wiggle there. You want a down dog? Does that sound good? Maybe that sounds good. And stretching it out there, opening it up. Just breathing. A couple big breaths, big inhales and exhales. Woo! We're gently going to walk our feet together, one leg up, down dog splits. Yogi's choice, really stretch it out. Remember, get those heels apart. When you're ready, stepping it forward to pigeon, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Breathing here, adjusting, relaxing, and sitting up tall. Sit up really tall. Roll those shoulders up and back and down a few times. Give yourself some shoulder rolls. Remember that we want to lead with our heart in everything that we do. In everything that we do. So soften the jaw. Yeah, and stick that chest out. Yeah, give yourself permission to breathe and feel good. One more big belly breath. And when you're ready to come into that sleeping swan, walking that heart forward down towards the earth, giving yourself a sigh of relief. And remember, you can use a blanket underneath your arms or elbows. But let's take like a couple of big inhales, big exhales here to really soften in, to soften in. Deep at the center of my being, into my heart, playing and praying, finding the laughter and the joy, the kindness, the loving kindness made just for me. I receive every breath here, every inhale filled with love, every exhale filled with love. And when I'm ready, I can explore a little bit more, finding the twists and the turns, in all the different ways. And I will listen to my heart. I will take another big inhale and a big exhale. Gently rolling yourself up, using your hands underneath you. Taking a breath here, an inhale and an exhale. When you're ready, finding down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stretching, lengthening, breathing it out. Another breath here. Reaching the other leg up towards the sky. Stretching, lengthening, reaching it open. Another breath in when you're ready. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Pigeon. Bringing the heart up, rolling the shoulders around, softening the jaw. Leading with the heart. Yeah, really those shoulders so connected to carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders that's not even ours. Having light and joyous heart, knowing that they will be broken and that is the way that the light gets in. Breathe. Another breath here. And when you're ready, your heart will guide you to sleeping swan. To resting the heart. To resting the heart. The heart knows, feels, and allows the fluidity of our lives. So breathe, sweet sweetness, breathe. Breathe in love. And breathe it out. And breath by breath, feeling more and more love. Fill your heart. Fill the body. Feel love, fill the future. And feel love, feel the past. And when you're ready, Spirit will guide you to gently release, to breathe yourself up. To breathe yourself to down dog. To breathe this heart and body awake. And when you're ready, lifting the heels, bending the knees. We've got one more down here on the floor today, my friends. Come down onto your belly however you would like. Stretch your arms out in front of you and then crisscross them one on top of the other. Yeah, lift your heart and your head, Luna, and bring those legs or the arms crossed even more. Now relax your legs. This is a relaxing pose. Yeah, shoelaces. Lift your head. Ooh, stretch the arms out. Oh, there we go. Opening these armpits. Opening this heart. Couple more breaths. I call this shoelaces because it's like tying up your shoelaces. There. Yeah. Breathe. Mm-hmm. Let it all be jolly. Letting it all soften. Softening my heart space. Softening my heart space. Softening my heart space. Oh, one more big breath in there from the soles of the feet all the way up the spine. And the back of the neck and the heart and the jaw. Releasing the arms when you're ready. Slowly, gently crossing the other arm on top. Take a few big breaths there. Finding the length. This is so good because these opening these angel wings, opening the whole heart, remembering that it's in this whole big cage, but the cage is actually open, right? It's completely open, the bottom. That's why our hearts can drop. Breathe. Now opening my heart space. To loving kindness, to compassion for myself. Compassion for myself. Being kind to myself. Another breath or two. To love unconditionally my heart. To honor my connection with my heart. I gracefully move through the rhythms of this life. I gracefully move through the rhythms of my life. And when you're ready, Spirit will guide you to gently release the arms. And you can just roll onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest and roll them around one way and the other. Coming into our twist. Yogi's choice today. You can drop both knees over to one side. You can drop one knee in. And repeating these affirmations in the heart and in the mind. I love. I am kind. And I am loved. I am cherished and needed. I forgive. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I am with passion. I am compassionate. I accept myself. I accept others. I am unconditional love. I listen to my heart. Another breath here. And when you're ready, drawing the knees into the chest, rolling them around one way or the other way. And gently bringing that over to the other side. Feeling the twists and the turns of life, this relationship that we have. Focusing your attention now on the rhythm of your heart. Just noticing the heartbeat. The natural rhythm of the heartbeat. Knowing the natural rhythm of my heart. And filling my heart with liquid gold. And letting go of everything else. Drawing loving kindness in. Letting loving kindness out. Releasing the grip. I let go of the fear. I let go of this pose. And draw the knees into the chest. Giving yourself anything else that you'd like today. Maybe you'd like a halasana or plow. Maybe you'd like a happy baby or a Baddha Konasana. Breathe. I might also suggest today getting your blocks or your blankets out. And today we're going to take these blocks like a T to do a heart opener. Luna's going to roll over or just roll enough. This block is going to go right in the middle of her back. This hard flat part, and this one for her head. And you can roll over onto your side, or like Luna's just gonna do it this way. So that this one is the pillow. Does that feel good? Yeah, so you're gonna adjust it. You're probably gonna need to move it up a little bit until it feels really comfortable. And you could just lay flat on your back as well, or use the blanket. You want to make sure that it feels really good, like uber good. Is that really good, Luna, or not quite yet? Got it? Yeah. Either way, what's most important is that you are really comfortable here. And you can use this pose as your Shavasana, or if you'd like to adjust again, you can do that as well. Allowing another breath or two here. And then finding your body so comfortable that it begins to melt and soften into the earth below. And you feel your legs relax, the hips relax, the belly and the back relax, getting heavier and heavier, and more relaxed. Covering yourself in a blanket of liquid gold and love, loving kindness, forgiveness, compassion, and peace. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Just listening to the heart. Listening to the heart. Slow and deep into the heart. Drawing the breath in. Filling the heart, loving kindness. And dreaming yourself awake. And dreaming your heart awake into this moment. Perfect and whole and complete. And when you're ready, finding your fingers and your toes, feeling the air on your skin, the taste in your mouth, and begin to slowly bend your knees, placing the feet on the earth. And when you're ready to roll over onto your favorite side, slowly roll up to sitting. Taking your hands to your belly and your hands to your heart. Tuning into the awareness of what it's like to join with others and take care of yourself today. Opening the hearts to loving kindness, to loving our bodies and our life. We bring our hands up over our head and palms together. Hands in towards the heart and the corners of the mouth up towards the ears. Knowing that whatever we experience inside of our hearts, whatever grief and whatever joy, and everything in between, that it's your message and that it's a gift. And what a gift it is to share our practice with you today. With infinite gratitude from our hearts to yours, Aho, Ashe, Amen, Shalom, Shalom, and Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us.